So I'm just making sure that we're on. Um, okay, I think we're up. I have to say that I am I'm not in the mood to do this today. Um, um, Hello, Helene. Hello, Chuck and Lisa. I woke up today and have been kind of in one of those moods and feelings where it's just very hard to be positive after what happened last night with attacks on people at a sushi restaurant in Los Angeles, right near my house, and what's happening in Israel. But more than what's happening in Israel is, for me, um, how black and white everything's become, how polarized everything is. And it feels to me that anytime anyone says something about Israel, they are labeled as either anti-Zionist or a Zionist supporter or a killer or an occupier or everything. Um, just because a person might say one comment about what they believe. And it's extremely disturbing to me how people are pigeonholed and labeled and disregarded and discarded because of something they may believe. That might be perfectly reasonable, might not, but let's have a discussion. Let's see what you really think. So I'm troubled by all of that I see online, and I'm trying very hard not to look at social media right now. So that's troubling. What's troubling is that Israel's in a war again. And I was just thinking about 1990 when I lived there and lived through the Gulf War, and sirens would go off and we'd have to go into a sealed room. Just like Gilad and Shana, when the siren goes off, they have to go into a bunker. And that they still have to go through that 30 years later. Not just this time, but in 2014 as well, in 2008 and 7, and throughout the history of Israel. So I think that contributes. And it's just one of those days. The irony of that is that I wanted to talk about light today because we're in the midst of the priestly benediction. And, we're looking about the idea of light and feeling luminous. So perhaps today I can direct myself in that direction. And at least for the 15, 20 minutes that we're silent, maybe I can allow this kind of heaviness to lighten up a little bit, get filled with light. I found a quote that I really loved. May God grant light to your eyes to see and appreciate all the wonderful things that God has done. May God grant light to your eyes to see and appreciate everything around us. And keeps on doing. You should become aware that all that you achieve is due to God's blessing. I love the idea that the light of the divine can fill my eyes so that I have gratitude and appreciate everything that's around me. So how do I prevent that feeling of gratitude? Or how do I hold on to a feeling of gratitude when I know what's happening? in the Middle East. And part of me says, how could I ever hold on to gratitude knowing that X is happening somewhere? There is not a day on this planet where there aren't abuses and killing and fighting in this world. I wish I had a magic wand to get rid of violence. I just don't know how to do that, except one person at a time, with you and with me and with the people I have influence on directly, to not hate. So perhaps that's what we look for when we say, may I feel luminous. We look for the light to be shined through us so that we can appreciate everything around us. Appreciate this life we have. Appreciate the sun outside. Appreciate the plants. Appreciate the home I live in. Appreciate the city I live in, the people that I love. And to grow an appreciation for everything that is this world. Right? It goes to that Ashrei prayer, Ashrei ha'am shekachalo. The happy is the one that understands that all of this, every moment, including this moment, really belongs to God. It belongs to the universe. It belongs to just kind of what is. Maybe that's our pursuit, is to remain with gratitude, even knowing that around our world there is bloodshed. How do we do that? And can we have compassion for others and yet still keep gratitude inside of us? Can I put myself in a good mood even though there's all this coming on to me, in addition to my regular life, which has its own stresses and anxiety points? Okay, so let's go quiet. I'm sorry I didn't have the same kind of teaching I normally do on this meditation, but this is one of those moments where, when before this started, I thought to myself, listen, this is what is for me. And, we're here together, and that's what matters. There's the 9 or 10 of us, and thank you for allowing me to just share. And let's go quiet. We're just going to breathe to leave it for a moment. I'm not going to solve the problems in the Middle East in the next 15 minutes as I'm breathing. So let's just be, without worry, without judgment, to try to clean, clarify, silence, make ourselves still, and just exist. There's no society. There's just you as a human being and your breath. Just allow everything to be as it is for now. Just allow it to be for now. if your thoughts have come in. Just without judgment, with love, just bring yourself back to your breath. See if we can just stay on the breath. As we head into our last 5 minutes or so, let's ask for that light. Let's ask for love. May I feel luminous. May I feel loved. We think of luminous as the light that shines into us and out of us, that has gratitude for everything. Kind of sheds a light on the truth of our lives. May I feel luminous. May I feel loved. Just keep saying those two phrases on each breath. May I feel luminous. May I feel loved. And just say that over and over with each breath. Sometimes it helps to curve your lips up a little bit, so it's like the beginning of a smile. May I feel luminous. May I feel loved. May I feel luminous and loved. May I feel luminous. May I feel loved. May I feel luminous. May I feel loved. If you'd like to invite someone to come be with you in your mind's eye, just right in front of you. May you feel luminous. May you feel loved. May you feel luminous. May you feel loved. May you feel luminous. May you feel loved. Just keep asking for several more breaths. And then we bring it back to ourselves. Just a couple of breaths there. May I feel luminous. May I feel loved. May I feel luminous. May I feel loved. May I feel luminous and loved. And we bring ourselves in by going back to where we started and just think about our breath. Feel your body move and fill up with each breath. And may you feel loved. Have a wonderful evening.